What's up, guys? It's Alex.
It's Quinn.
It's Iconiccomic. We're back, ready to react to Marvel put out something about what is it called? Infinity War.
Bridget Jones' Diary 3.
No. So, this is 3.5 minutes long.
Oh my god.
Like an in-depth look.
They've only been filming since January 23rd.
Like, and it just, I can't.
They finished. They're done.
Well, like,
it's in the whole movie CG.
Because we've been watching all these fan trailers, and we still are getting really excited about them. So to actually have an in-depth look from Marvel is
straight from the horse's mouth. Like, the thing that this thing's doing for me right now is saying, it's real.
Yeah.
It's happening.
This is real.
It's gonna happen. Alright, so let's get into this. 3, 2... You know what? I feel like this is sacrilegious right now. You know, be right back.
12 seconds later.
That feels better.
Okay, can you just play this thing?
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Before creation itself, there were 6 singularities. Forged into infinity stones.
Day 1. Oh my gosh, this is cool already.
Here we are in Pinewood in Atlanta, and it's actually pretty unbelievable.
Day 1 of what promises to be a year of
Peter
fun-filled
and
lensing.
I remember actually going to see the first Avengers with one of my best mates from home, and I'd never have dreamed that I'd ever be in one of these movies, let alone playing Spider-Man. I feel like I'm on top of the world, because this is just mind-blowing.
Oh man.
What is this? What's about to
What
happen?
we always try to do at Marvel Studios is we're building the cinematic universe. Is look at the big picture. How can things relate across movies and across years?
We are
Avengers Infinity War is the culmination of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe as started.
They blurred the shit out of that script.
With the release of Iron Man 1. And it really is an unprecedented culmination of a series of films interlinked together, which at the time had never been done before. And for us, the important thing is making it all come together. We know they're going to face Thanos. We've been setting that up since Avengers 1. How do you do that in a way that is unexpected, that pits the Avengers against somebody who's more powerful than anyone they've faced, and yet make them completely unprepared to face him? Well, tear them apart, which is why we did Civil War before Infinity War.
As we were conceiving and executing Civil War, the end of that movie was very much a setup for what these movies would be. We always had that sense of that.
Tony is now talking to Steve. The Avengers are basically a name with nobody in it. The world is vulnerable.
Marcus and McFeely.
Tony senses this greater threat approaching, and so he is doing everything in his power to keep the Earth safe.
Thanos shows us why he's the biggest, the best, the baddest villain that we've ever had, and the most frightening villain that the Avengers have ever faced.
That's cool.
The most exciting part is the incredible roster of well-developed characters, and it's going to create a really combustible, exciting, massive-scale adventure.
You know that we're onto something within the studio when we hit upon an idea, or we see
have blue balls by the end of this. They don't show me something.
Go, this is cool. And in Avengers Infinity War, the Avengers will meet the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Because of what Marvel is, because of what they have done over the last 10 years, these next 2 Avengers films will be an event like no one has ever seen on film before.
I am so excited. Like, the way that they're talking about it, like, where are they going to go from there? That's my thing. Like,
I don't even want to think about that. Like, I don't want to think about where they go from that point. Like, I just want to live in the now. Like, these aren't going to be films. They're going to be events.
they are going to be just,
Biblical adventures.
oh my god.
When he said the Avengers will meet up with the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's like, finally. God, we've been waiting so long. It's the culmination.
Just since, oh my god, it's real. Like the fan trailers were just holding us off. They were the appetizers.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
This is the
salad
pre-dinner.
before.
This is like the pre-dinner wine. Like, just get
Okay.
get your taste, get your palate going, and then I don't really expect to get a full. We're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna get a full trailer till like probably October, November of this year. But I think we will get a teaser at Comic-Con. They will have been filming for about 6-7 months. So they're filming both of these movies back to back.
Mm-hmm.
It's a year of shooting. Both movies, just it's not part 1, part 2 anymore, but 3 and 4 are going to be, I think, budgeted at $1 billion. A budget of $1 billion.
You know what's going to be a refreshing thing when it gets to Infinity War? There's really not going to be any need to introduce anyone.
The only one that would really need introducing, and I don't think it's going to be like an introduction, more of a like
a Black Panther type.
Yeah, like a cameo. I think it's Captain Marvel. Like, I think she'll cameo in it. Like, maybe like, or she'll show up at the very end, because her movie is after the first Infinity War, before the second. Avengers Part 2, whatever they're talking.
This is going to be This is going to be giant.
Giant.
God.
Like, ugh. And I like that concept art for Thanos.
For Thanos without, like, the bald Thanos?
Well, he is like that, just, he wears this, the crown or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's like, when he, like, he's getting ready to, like, throw down with them, so he's just like, and, like, just ripped, just jacked to the tits.
You know what would be, what's going to be really cool? I want to see this. So they're all about to just, like, attack Thanos, and
it's an army of Marvel heroes.
And then Hulk is just the first one to go, and Hulk goes in for this.
I know.
And Thanos just goes, phew, and then, like, Hawkeye and Iron Man are just like, shit. And then Thor, like, does that little smirk he did, like finally someone, like, oh.
Now, I hope I would be okay with it, but at the same time, I don't think I'd be like, oh, come on. Like, if that happened, but, like, and then they kind of, like, made a joke where it was like, Hawkeye was just like, see you guys, like, I'm out. Like, honestly, I think Hawkeye and Black Widow and those kind of heroes will be helping the Earth side of things.
I think if they're gonna do that, then there has to be some other bigger, more powerful Avenger with them.
Not just cannon fodder down there, because that would it would make them feel like, oh, you guys go deal with that while we go deal with the big guy, which is why I think you're gonna have. I think Red Skull's coming back. I really do. I think Loki's obviously going to be in it. He's still going to be, one of Thanos' puppets. I think I'm trying to think of the other villains who have been caught, not killed in the Marvel universe. Like, so you got Red Skull, you got Abomination. They could use him again if they wanted to, because he wasn't killed. He was just captured. Trying to go through all the movies, just see if there's ones I'm missing. You could have the real Mandarin show up.
I guess.
I don't want them to introduce, like, too many villains.
Yeah.
Like, I want it to focus on Thanos.
Or
because they built him up to this. Like, he better be.
What was crap? the blue girl's name in
Gamora.
No.
Or no, sorry, Nebula.
Nebula.
Gamora's Zoe Saldana. Yeah, Nebula, his daughter.
Yeah.
I think she's probably going to play a role in it somewhere.
Like leading the charge on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Or in some way or fashion.
I don't know why I'm just like blanking. I swear there were some more villains that I just.
Who was the villain in Thor 2?
Well, Malekith, the Dark Elf.
Okay.
That horrible villain. He's not playing a part. So phase 1, it was Jeff Bridges. He did. Then it was Abomination. So I think you could use him. Then it was Whiplash.
Who?
He did. Then Loki, I guess, was the bad guy in Thor, right?
Yeah.
Loki, Red Skull, Loki again in the Avengers, then the Mandarin, the Dark Elf.
What if a Spider-Man villain comes to light?
They can do it now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Or, like... like...
I love when you get an idea, you don't tell me first.
It's almost like...
You just like...
At the end of the part 4, Avengers 4, the end, they beat Thanos. They're going to beat him, obviously. You know, it's just how they get to that point and who dies along the way. But it's like Thanos is just dead on his rock. You know, the Infinity Gauntlet has been taken into secure hold. The gems have been rescattered, so they're not in the same place. Thanos is just a dead corpse, and then you see a giant hand push his rock out of the way.
Oh,
and Galactus shows up, and that means they got the rights back to all the Fantastic Four stuff. Like, it's just like, it's like, fine, I'll do it myself. They beat Galactus, and then
or
who's after Galactus?
Or the Silver Surfer comes in.
Like, it's the Silver Surfer picks up the gauntlet and brings it to Galactus.
Yeah, exactly.
Galactus would wear it on his like pinky. It's like, anybody want one of these? I'm just so enamored by how big it's gonna be. Like, I almost can't. I can't
wrap my head around it.
I can't visualize it. That was just seeing that. You know, it was some green screen, but just that set. That's got to be where a battle goes down with Thanos. Like, that looked like kind of his, like where that big rock he like is on.
That looked like a desert type.
You think?
Yeah.
Like more like just like a battlefield like on Earth, or maybe like
it looked like a
different
desert
realm, just like a different planet maybe.
Dormammu. No, I'm kidding. No.
Well, he could show up again.
I just thought of Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange is gonna be in it too.
Let's run down all the characters too. It's like you got
no. What was his name? The guy that was like his friend? Mordo. He could
play a role. He could totally play a role. I'm trying to think. Phase 2. So you had, you know, Bucky / Robert Redford was the bad guy in Winter Soldier, but Bucky's going to be a part of the Avengers. But by the time that comes around, then
I was going to say Zemo, but he's kind of no.
Did it? What was after Winter Soldier? It was Guardians. Ronan died, but maybe there's a villain in Guardians 2 that shows back up.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Age of Ultron. What if Ultron came back?
Ultron could come back, right? Because he's in the internet.
I've had a theory. Well, remember Vision took him out. Like, he wiped him from the internet. And that's why they had to destroy every one of the robots. Because if any of them left, they could re-hook them back into the internet so they could get back to a different body. I've always had the theory that Vision is going to double-cross the Avengers. And that at the end of Ultron, when he kills that last robot, he didn't. Like, because it cut away. It did not show him kill that last robot. It just cut away. Like, it showed his gem charging up, and then it cut away, and then, you know...
You just saw this big... Right?
Yeah, you don't know what he hit, though. I'm just saying. Like, it's a theory.
You think he went to all that trouble just to go, like, just a miss?
Would it not be easier for them to kill off Vision if he double-crossed the Avengers? Would it not make it easier for the audience to accept killing Vision to take the Infinity Stone if he didn't already double-cross the Avengers?
No,
I'm just saying.
I think
they're going to use it for a big emotional pull.
I think it'll be an emotional pull.
That scene might be tough to watch. Like, I don't know how it's going to go down, but that gem is not staying in Vision's head.
Like Thanos just grabs him like this
By
and
the
just
throat. That's what I was thinking.
and then poof, catches it.
Okay, I don't think it's going to go that cartoony. I was thinking more just like, you know, Vision will say something smart, like something like in that British accent of his where he, you know, tries to act like the voice of reason, and then Thanos just isn't having it, and he like has him by the throat. It's like, you think you can make something to defeat me using my own power? And his Vision just, and just like completely,
Yeah.
and
throws him at Wanda's feet, and then she. Yep.
And then Wanda goes just
like House of M type savagery.
It writes itself.
It writes itself. Why aren't we in the studio? Let us know what you guys thought down in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like,
comment,
share,
subscribe,
so that you don't miss anything from this channel. Cue music.
Holy Grail.